set. One team already in. Just waiting for the winner of the World Series. Whoever wins this series, you already know what it is. Game 4 tonight. Houston at New York. Greinke, Tanaka. It's going to be one of the baddest games out. I think, hey, the Yankees got to come 1,000% tonight. It's a must win. All hands on deck game. Can't go down 3-1. But, another week. It's not just baseball. We got football going on. We went 1-2 last week. 10-8 on the season. It's still 50%. Still all right. We're getting a couple bad beats here and there, but nothing you can't complain about it. We're gonna be all right. And hey, still got the packages given out. Football, baseball, college. Gonna have NBA starting up real soon. NHL already in full effect. We're giving all that. I just gotta contact Alyork Sports, his email, all that. He gonna get more of that information out. What up, B4? What's happening? It's all about the Yankees today. I already know. My man Alyork, he on his way. He on the driving range right now, warming up on the putting range. He gonna be here. He gonna come with a lot more emotion than I am. I'm still real. Just getting hyped for this game tonight. Game 4. This is a must win.
Say nothing. This is right here, baby. Right here. What's up, everybody? Another edition, another show of the Alyork Sports Show with Nova Parker. And enough said, man. Enough said. Yankees got to win today, man. But before we get started, let me give my normal shout-outs and shit, man. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, LES. I'm going to make that real short. Shout out to Syndicate Radio, TV, Vegas Divas, The Chant, Dwayne Beeman. And shout out to Club Seamless, Gentlemen's Club. Make sure y'all go. If y'all in Vegas, check out Club Seamless. Also, shout out to Tony Sports. Very transparent individual. He'll talk to you. He'll teach you. He'll give you winners. Talk to Tony Sports. Like I said, he's the man. He's been in the game forever. I love him. He's a real nice dude, man. Tony Sports is a guy that you can actually build with. And you can hit him up on Armhorse at MSN.com. At Armhorse at MSN.com. And last but not least, never too late to fix your credit. Hit me up, IG me, inbox me, you already know, or email me at al.newyork@yahoo.com. Now let's get the party started, man. Paulie Screws, Hugo Dominguez, I see y'all, man. We gonna talk to y'all right now. Yo, before we get into the Yankee talk, let me shout out my boy Dwayne Beeman. Dwayne Beeman is back November 16th on a Saturday. Dwayne Beeman, Mr. Stop Running. I almost fumbled on my words. Mr. Stop Running. He is coming out with a vengeance, y'all. I'm telling you, man. My dude's going to eat this dude in less than 5 rounds. That's my prediction. 16-2-1, and he's facing Marvin Solano, who's 22-8 with 8 Ks. November 16th, check out the Chant, Dwayne Beeman. Now we're going right into the Houston Astros Yankee series. Let me talk about a few things before you take over, Noah. We down 2-1. We won game 1, 7-0, easily.
No sweat.
Game 2 was big for us. We could have won that game. So many different things we could have done. We lost 3-2 on a home run by Correa. And game 3, I already knew that Garrett Cole was going to do what he did.
Sorry.
12 straight starts. Best pitcher in baseball right now. Not overall. Justin Verlander is better than him overall throughout the years, etc. But we're talking about 2019. Garrett Cole's the best pitcher. So he shut us down as expected. And what's your take real fast?
I'm not going to say he shut us down, because they had multiple opportunities.
Yes.
Left 10 men on base.
Yes.
Early going, bases loaded, 2 on, 2 out. They just kept getting all these rallies started with 2 outs. So the problem, when you got 2 outs, you got to really make that one at bat. It's got to work right there, because you never know when that chance is going to come up again. And they even got to a couple of the later innings, got more guys on base, and they had the chance. That Didi shot to right field. If there's a gust of wind, it's 3-2 going into the 6th.
Right.
So it's not. It can't say that he didn't give us a 2-hitter, 3-hitter, shut us down.
No,
But
he didn't completely shut us
pitched
down.
Great though.
But he got
great.
out of the jams.
Yeah, he did.
But we had opportunity.
He's a clutch pitcher. He did what he's supposed to do. But I like the fact that we were able to at least hit him now. So when we see him again in Houston, if we see him again in Houston, we've already seen what he's got, and they can capitalize on what the experience they got in game 3.
Right. Would you agree that we must clean these last 2 games to have any chance?
100,000%. I mean, this is a game tonight and against JV in game 5.
Yes.
It's about having the starting pitchers get into at least the 5th, 6th innings to preserve the bullpen, because the fact that this game got rained out yesterday, they're going to have to go 4 straight days of pitching. They can't have the bullpen, who hasn't had one pitcher pitch 3 straight days this year, try to extend. You can't have Kahnle pitch 3 days. He hasn't done it all year. Mm-hmm. You're going to be in uncharted territories. It's foreign for them. They haven't done it. Your arms ain't used to that. So it's really up to not just winning the game, but extending the starting pitching at least more than 2 innings, Paxton. At least 4 or 5 innings. So Tanaka's going to have to go at least 6 tonight, I think, for us to have a chance.
I think he's good for 6.
Yeah, I think
he pitched 5 innings the last game. He's good for 6. Now, we get a big lead, then we'll have the ability to take them out and let them relieve it. But if it's a 3-2 game, we got to get some innings from Tanaka, man. And that was my next question. We're going to give an extra free pick today. We got our free picks at the end of the show, but we're going to give this right now. Take the Yankees at -130, -135. We lose this game, it's the season.
Series over.
It's it. Even if we win, we're going to have problems. But Yankees have to win today. So if you are better, this is one of the best bets you can make all year, because you got the weakest link in pitching versus our strongest link at the moment, Tanaka. This is a play you want to make. Win or lose, it's a smart bet. Doesn't mean you're going to win. I'm taking Tanaka. He's taking Tanaka, and I'm advising y'all to take Tanaka. Yankees in a must-win game tonight. Now, let me give you some statistics for some hitters. How we doing and how they doing. I'm going to start with DJ LeMahieu. He's hitting .385, 5 for 13. Gleyber's .417. Judge is .308.
Then there's a big drop-off.
Yeah, then big drop-off. Gardner .154, Gio .182. Didi 0.83, and Sanchez. Where the fuck is Sanchez at, bro? And Didi.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
How you hitting under 100, bro?
A lot of these guys are MIA right now.
Yeah, for the Houston Astros, Altuve's hitting .417 as expected. Altuve's a beast. Brantley .308, and then they have a drop-off with Bregman .143, Correa .167, Springer 0.83, and Gurriel 0.91. This series is basically even. Although it's 2-1 Houston, but they won 3-2 and 4-1. We won 7-0.
It's been pitching really.
Yeah, so the pitching is better for them, but as far as the hitting, it's kind of equivalent.
Kind of even, right?
So all we got to do, like, we knew Houston was going to pitch. Like I said, pitching wins World Series. Not all the time, but the majority of the time. So anything you want to say before we move on?
I'll go into real quick with tonight's game. Not just the hitting and not just Tanaka. Greinke struggled against the Rays in his first start. You know he got mental issues already upstairs. He's got social anxiety. He already got smacked in game 1. We've seen that. And now we're coming into a stadium full of rabid fans. They angry. They going to be loud. Greinke don't like pitching in New York in the first place. He going to have it up here already. And the Yankees already got his number. He's never been a good postseason pitcher. With the Dodgers, he wasn't good in the postseason. With the Royals, they got better once they got rid of him, and they won a World Series without him. So the Dodgers made the World Series twice after he left.
Yep.
So he's always been a great pitcher in the season, but when it comes to the postseason, can't rely on him. That's why he's 0-2 this year with an 8.5 something ERA.
And Tanaka deals.
So hey, that's to me 130.
Tanaka deals.
130 is some value.
Like I said, listen. First time we played them, we lost in 7 games. We have a better team this year. No way we're going to get down 3-1 and come back. There's no way.
Got to win tonight.
Got to win tonight. So I can't stress that enough. You know what I mean? So any last things on the Yankees before we push up, man?
Nah, they got it tonight easy.
Okay, D. Beeman, I gave you a shout out earlier in the show, so get back to the beginning. You see it, my brother. Okay, now another news. The Halos picked up Joe Madden.
I think it's official, yeah.
I think that's a great pickup. From my understanding, it's a 3-year worth about 12 to 15 M's. Great pickup. He wore out his welcome in Chi-Town. Now he's going to L.A. and Cali. To me, they're both the same shit anyway. What's your take on Joe Madden going to Mike Trout and
To
company.
me, it reminded me of when the Cubs had Renteria and they got rid of him to pick up Madden. Once they found out Madden was leaving the Rays, we good with 1 year. Renteria out the door, picked him up. Angels had Osmus for 1 year.
Right.
See you later, Brad. We got a chance to get a real manager. So they jumped at the opportunity, and they got to do something because they're wasting Mike Trout's best years, and they're wasting Ohtani's talent, and Pujols probably.
Yeah. I mean, Mike Trout's still in the middle of his prime.
But they wasting.
But you got to get on it.
So you got to start making moves now.
Now you know Madden was under the Solskjaer staff back in the day, right?
Yeah. So that's another reason.
So
why
it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect fit. Joe Madden going to Anaheim. Anaheim Angels, y'all got a lot of things to keep your head up. Though y'all got a lot of old players, y'all got to somehow mix it up, and y'all got to do well in the free agency. And my understanding is they're going hard after Garrett Cole.
Yeah, a lot of people.
You have to get Garrett Cole if you the Halos. Me as the Yankees, I'm willing to do whatever. I'm even willing to throw in some players, even though it's a free agent signing.
Guys want Garrett Cole.
Yeah, but we got to get Garrett Cole. But I think the Halos are the front runners. From my understanding,
the Giants really wanted to because his wife her brother plays on the shortstop for the Giants. So I heard that's another key. He might want to go to San Francisco because.
Well, you know what? Both of them got equivalent type teams.
Yeah.
But I'd rather go Halos with the fact of Mike Trout.
Right.
Best player in baseball.
I just heard that his wife, Garrett Cole's wife, is the sister of the shortstop of the Giants. So that might be a role that I don't know how that's going to come into effect, but that could be a key too, though. You never know.
Right. Salute to everybody. I can't call y'all individually. Salute to everybody. You got questions, we'll take them on eventually. But like I said, we're doing more topics than questions because y'all wasn't shooting enough before. So we're doing more topics, but we will get to the questions. As a matter of fact, stroll through now, see if there's anything, because we covered about 2 joints.
Nothing really. They were just talking, saying what up, and talking about the Yankees.
But Tony Mazzola, Dwayne Beeman, go to the beginning of the video.
Sergio had a good
I already
point,
came out to y'all.
But, saying that the bullpen is throwing 1,200 more pitches than the Astros. But because the Astros, they rely on their starting pitching a lot more, and the Yankees, we rely on our bullpen a lot more. So, he right with, the Astros
make sure we don't miss nobody, because the last time,
but it ain't no real question.
Yeah, we missed Justin Yu. He was a little tight. Slam Boogie, what up?
Antonio, the line's up to 17 now on the Bills. I ain't messing with that.
Yo, my man Antonio supporting your Bills.
Yeah, I feel you.
At 16 and a half. Yo, I remember when B4, William Wright, myself, we all were laughing at his Buffalo Bills, right? Who's got the last laugh now? Talk to him.
It's early, but we do this every year.
No, you don't go 4-1 every year.
We do it a lot, though. And then at the end of
4-1?
A couple years ago, they were 4-1 with Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor, okay.
They had the playoffs. So, they do this route. They get us excited over there. That's why they start jumping on tables in the while they tailgating and get crazy. Bills fans are nuts. So this is how you get them hyped real quick, and then they just end up 7-9.
What I like about what the Bills are doing this year, they winning the games they should win, and they showed up against the Patriots.
Yeah, they should have won that game. It was right there.
Dog,
a block punt is one reason.
The fact that they showed up against New England showed me a lot. They showed me a lot. So the Bills is coming. I'm not a Buffalo fan. I still don't believe in them, but my partner does, man. Look at Antonio. Who else is there? Fundamental baseball. Yeah, Wiggles, fundamental baseball. You're correct. Yankees got to make all the plays. All they got to do is go out there and show up today. It's a must win. We got a pitcher that we can hit. We got our best pitcher out there. We got to get game 4, no doubt about it. Now let's go to the NFL. Unfortunately, I'm going to my team.
Go ahead. 3-3.
I don't even know where to go with these cats. I can't believe the Buffalo Bills got a better record than the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, y'all got this 2
and
Super
we
Bowls.
started 3-0.
They got us in 2 Super Bowls though, 93.
And we started in 3-0.
Hey, Sam Darnold was ready last week. That's all I can say. Sam Darnold looked like he was Joe Namath last week against.
My question is, I had this on my 15 quickest minutes, but now I want to hear Noah Parker's perspective. Is Dak Prescott an elite quarterback? If he is, why? If he's not, why?
He's right.
Break it down to the peoples.
He's right under that status, I think. He's trying to get to that next level, but I don't know if it's Jason Garrett in the play calling. I don't know if he just gets to that moment and he just frees up, but I can't put him at that elite level yet. I got to put him right under that status, and he's still working to try to get there.
Okay, next question. Can the Cowboys win a chip with Dak Prescott?
I'm gonna say a hard pass. No.
Well, I'm going to give you some quarterbacks that had similar situations that pulled out some chips. Not some chips, but a chip.
Okay.
Trent Dilfer
He's better than
of the
Trent Dilfer.
Baltimore Ravens.
He's better than Trent Dilfer.
That's what I'm saying.
But Trent Dilfer had that defense that Dallas ain't got.
Ray
It's a big
Lewis.
difference.
Ray Lewis and company.
Way better defense than Dallas defense.
Brad Johnson of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
I mean, these are mediocre quarterbacks, of course, that won without using just quarterback play. Because we can go to the other Redskins quarterback that won it too against the Bills.
I guess Denver, you mean,
Doug
right?
Williams.
Yeah, Denver.
Now, Doug Williams beat the Bills.
No, he beat Denver. He had 4 touchdowns in the second quarter.
Mark Rippon had that. That was
No,
Mark Rippon.
dog. Look that shit up, man.
In 91?
Look that shit up. Doug Williams beat the Denver Broncos.
All right.
Jeff Hostetler of the New York Giants. You're going to go defense again, right? Lawrence Taylor, Leonard Marshall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, Doug Williams.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, Doug
All those
Williams.
quarterbacks are at the mediocre to that level I think Dak's at now.
Yeah.
But they didn't win the Super Bowl because of just their mediocre play.
But they played their part.
They did what they were supposed to do.
All of them play their part. If you look at all their
You
numbers,
could throw
they all
Eli
put
Manning in them
numbers up.
Super Bowls. I'm telling you, he's not an elite.
No, the reason why I
quarterback
don't put Eli in there because
He
Eli
won
got
some of them
zero scrambling ability, and these other guys had somewhat, not major scrambling ability, but they can run for a first
Dilfer?
down.
All right.
They can run for 5 yards. Eli couldn't run, man. If you put pit bulls behind him, dog.
No, my point is just that those guys won Super Bowls without having to be an elite quarterback.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why Dak Prescott fits in this category. The thing is, do you think that he can still?
I don't think Eli won them Super Bowls with his arm. I think the defense won the Super Bowls. As you can tell by the final score, 17-13. It was a lot. He didn't do shit.
I disagree. I think Eli made those 2 big throws.
He did make those 2 big
You
drives.
know, I think he had
But
a
it's not
lot
like
to
he
do with
It's
it.
not like they had 28 points in either of them games. They had low scoring because the defenses kept him in that game where he could just play his part and just do enough to win the game.
Okay.
It ain't like he dropped 35.
Bottom line. You want Kirk Cousins throw over 300 yards, choke late in the game, or you want a guy that's having a decent game and comes through in the clutch?
In a big game like that?
Yes.
I guess.
I want the clutch guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fuck numbers. I want chips.
Then Brett Favre was both of those kind of. Sometimes he was clutch.
Yeah, Brett Favre's on another level though, man. You know Brett, man.
I mean, Brett had 50 more interceptions than anybody else. That
Yeah,
ever
but
played.
Brett's Brett, man. You know what I'm saying? I love me Brett Favre. John Madden's best football player was Brett Favre.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And Madden's the football mind of football.
He's better than Aaron Rodgers?
I would say no.
Okay.
I would say no. But, you know, Brett was that dude. Okay, now, so they win a chip, yes or no?
No.
Just no?
No.
Okay, let's take some questions. I see a lot of people.
Dallas is definitely a threat. Only if our defense get better. These guys have great defenses. Cowboys don't. No, he never will.
Cowboys got the potential to have great defense, but they just not.
He runs backwards when pressured instead of stepping up in the pocket.
Okay.
He does that a lot. He does run back. Another Michael Vick. Hell no.
Antonio, he ain't no Vic. Vic way faster than him, way more like you could count on him.
He had a gun too, Vic. He got a Hall of Fame because he was draft class. All right, Antonio. That's it.
Okay, so we're done with the that situation.
Yeah. I mean, 3-3. Y'all have to then wake up. Jerry Jones, he was hyped when they was 3-0, but they didn't play nobody.
Yeah, one more thing. He ain't getting 40 M's.
No, I don't think so.
Forget about that. Jerry Jones would negotiate the shit out of him right now.
How does Garrett have 10 years as a he got rid of Landry, he got rid of Bill Parcells, he's got rid of all these
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson. He's got rid of all these head coaches, but he's kept Jason Garrett for 10 years.
You know why? Because he's coaching.
Puppet?
He's coaching through him.
All right.
He's his puppet.
He's a puppet. Yeah, that's what I just said.
All these other guys weren't his puppet. Landry wasn't having it.
To run shit.
Jimmy Johnson wasn't having
wanted
it.
to run shit. So.
And what's the homeboy from Oklahoma or Nebraska? Was it?
Oh yeah.
That one year that he won a chip.
He was after Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah. He won a chip and then lost another chip, some shit like that.
Yeah, I can remember.
Damn, I can't get his motherfucking name. Anyway, somebody would get
I
it.
see his face.
Somebody. Okay, Brian said needs to improve in the red zone passing though. Brian, he needs to improve in a lot of areas. This dude remind me of Donovan McNabb when dudes be open on 8-yard routes and he throwing it at motherfuckers' feet. You can't be throwing it at motherfuckers' feet when they 8 yards away and they open and you can't blush them. Dak Prescott has his moments. Like early in the year, he played over his head. And I told y'all that he was playing over his head. That's why he was feeling himself. He was feeling himself so much that he turned down 35 M's. He said, I want 40. Now he'd be lucky to get 2.5.
We were talking about Barry Switzer.
Switzer, there you go. All right, so now.
I mean, I thought Wade Phillips was a yes man, though, too. That's why I thought, I mean,
I don't know, Wade, it's hard to determine Wade because he keeps he's like Joe Torre. You don't know what he's thinking. He got the same face all the time, Wade Phillips. Losing, winning, the same motherfucking face. Unlike his father, Bum Phillips, who you knew what he felt like because he let you know what the fuck it was. A lot of y'all that know a lot of football from back in the days know who Bum Phillips is. Okay, now, for my New York Knickerbocker fans, all my New Yorkers, I ain't forget y'all, Wiggles, Raphael, Brian Ford, all your guys. I'm not gonna leave the Knicks out. We're gonna pertain to the Knicks. First thing first, Noah. Are the Knicks a playoff team in the East? Talk to them.
Man, I mean, they right there. I could see them as 7 seed, 8 seed. Sergio Fonseca.
Yeah, so we got it already. Noah came up with it.
I just don't know if
James Flowers, what up, OG?
If they got enough experience because they so young, the Knicks, and they got so much work to do. They got a lot of talent, but it's a lot of young talent. I think Mitchell Robinson, one of the best centers in the league. Nobody know about him. But
I like him.
He blocks City all day.
I like him. I don't know about one of the best centers.
I mean, just
but he's definitely great defensively.
From an athletic standpoint, he can tear. If he learn how
he'll
to
be great with Golden State.
He'd be great with a lot of teams.
Yeah, but especially Golden State, that running shit.
Got to keep him, I think. You know, they got a lot of young guys. Dennis Smith Jr., he got to become a veteran all of a sudden because he's young, but he got to learn how
to me, he high-headed. He's too high-headed. I like Dennis Smith Jr., but he's just too... He kind of remind me of Stevie Franchise and Nate Robinson. Always want to go behind the back, highlight wheel. Yeah. Like Nate Robinson one time, the guy that you're going to meet tonight, you make sure you tell him this. Yeah. Say, Alyork said why you went behind your back, reverse dunked it, and you down 34 at the Garden.
That's where he was.
What the fuck was that about?
That's the way he was, though. It's kind of like that.
That's like Cam Newton down 28 points on the Thursday night football game. He go to touchdown and he do this shit right here. Nigga, put that shit away, man. You down 28 points. What the fuck? You ain't Superman shit, nigga. You bizarro motherfucker. But anyway, let me get it back, man. Knicks make the playoffs?
I say 9th, 8th, around there. It's close. Gun to my head. I guess I got to give them the benefit of the doubt because they got a lot of talent, but I just think they're so inexperienced and young. It's going to be tough, but the East is weak, so they might
be super weak.
The East don't got a lot of talent.
It's got like about 4 quality teams, 5 max.
Yeah, 4, I'll say.
5
so
max. So the Knicks do not sneak in.
They can break in there. We'll see what Fizdale got, but it's going to be tough.
And Fizdale ain't tanking this year. I don't want to hear the motherfuckers. He tanked last year.
This is it. This is the year
he tanked last year because he played a lot of them subs a lot.
Yeah, and this is the year they had to, go with the Porzingis trade. They got what they got, and they drafted who they drafted. So we'll see. R.J. Barrett is the real deal. We're going to find out.
Predictions on wins for the New York Knickerbockers. What's up, sis? Love you.
I'd be happy if they get 41, 40. If they give them 500 for the year.
I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna say about 33, 35.
I'd be happy with 40.
With the highest of maybe 40 wins.
That's what I'd be happy with.
That's playoffs in the East.
That's what I'd be.
Because you can have a losing record in the East and make the playoffs.
Well, I can't give out 32 because if I happen to go to the playoffs, I gotta go have them 40.
Right. 40. The West, you probably gotta win 15 games over 500
easy.
To make the 8th spot.
5 games. Yeah.
Shit, West is fucking tough, man. All right, Serge, that's kind of what I said. I said 33, 35, you said 32. Nice comparison. We aiming for 6 seed Nick. Oh, I would love that, Antonio. Yeah, keep going. No, see what we got there.
That's a high ceiling. I'd love to
see what we got there, brother.
I think that's really it. But
Cam Gidry, I see you, baby.
They're really hard to discuss as a playoff team. Yeah, they are. 8 seeds. I mean,
I think realistically 7-8.
Yeah, just the fact that the East is so weak is the only reason they get a chance. Because if they were playing in a conglomerate of all the teams in the NBA, they wouldn't have a chance. But the fact that the East is so weak,
Antonio said 45, 50 games. I think you're talking about next year,
T. You can't add the preseason games.
T, you got to understand, they play the West too. They don't just play the East. They play against the West. They play the West 2 times. Each team, they play twice. No way in the world they win 45, 50 unless we get like a big trade or some shit.
Yeah,
like we end up with like LeBron or some shit like that. That ain't going to happen, bro. Okay, real quick, let me mention some players that I like on the Knicks. I kind of think this is their starting 5. If it's wrong, correct me. You would have to say R.J. Barrett's at the 3. John Randall's at the 5.
Julius Randle, right?
Yeah, Julius, I call him. I don't know why I call him John. Julius Randle. Marcus Morris would be like at the 4. He's a veteran.
Yep.
I love him. I love him with the
He's a
Knicks.
leader.
Yes, I love him. Dennis Jr. at the 1. Now, who you put at the 2? Would you put Bullock? Would you put Eldred Payne? I mean,
Kevin Knox.
Alonzo Trier?
I mean, Knox was starting last year, so.
Yeah, but he's more forward.
I know, but it depends how they put. How they want, if they want a big lineup or they want a guard lineup.
And they even got Wayne Ellington that they could put out the 2.
They got a lot.
Yo, we got a lot of names. Let me give you a couple names. Taj Gibson. We got Frank Nikilta, which I still don't understand that pickup he did. Bobby Portis, if he can give us anything, he was all right, I think, the last couple years. But he's the type, he gets out of shape quick, so depending what kind of shape he's in. But we have a decent team. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah. Gibson, I mean, a lot of guys that, have played on winning teams.
Yeah, and Marcus Robinson, like you said.
Yeah. So I'm not Mitchell Robinson. Yeah. I don't see how they can really just win 25 games. I see them being much better than that, and at least making a run for the playoffs. But hey, time will tell. At the Garden, you never know.
Right. All right, guys. We open for questions. Whenever y'all ready, let us know. We open for questions. And if you got nothing to say right now, let me go back. My boy Dwayne Beeman fights November 16th. Don't forget, November 16th, he's back at it. He's fighting Marvin Solano. Dwayne Beeman's fighting Marvin Solano. Trust me, my man's going to spank him within 5 rounds. You can put everything on it. I'm putting it on it. That's my dude. He coming for motherfuckers' heads. His next 3 fights, you're going to see clean. He's going clean. Tune in November 16th, Dwayne Beeman. I'll give y'all all the specifics right before the fight, how to tune into the fight. Anything else you want to add before we go to free picks?
I'm ready.
You sure? Because we got some time, bro. We got about 30 minutes we can kill. Let me see what they got there for us. Okay, they have nothing for us. Okay, first free pick, talk to him. Tonight's
game.
Let's break it down.
Mile high. I'm going to start with the fact that Patrick Mahomes is not at 100%. And you're going into elevation and you're not 100%, it's going to be tough. You're in a tough environment. I mean, they played Denver well last few times with Mahomes. And they're coming off a 2-game losing streak. So all this stuff points to the Chiefs. But the Chiefs just ain't had it really. They haven't really been clicking on all cylinders. I got to go with the plus points. I got 3.5 with the Broncos at home, Joe Flacco. They're playing much better than they started. You giving me points at home, I can't say no to that. I can't say no on the points, and they can win that game straight up. So that's one of our plays tonight. Denver Broncos plus 3.5.
Yeah, I like the fact that both teams are going in opposite ways.
Mm-hmm. Exactly,
Yeah, Chiefs going down, Denver's going up. Big game. Denver can actually tie them at 3-3 if they win tonight. Denver got their mojo on defense. Flacco still ain't making no noise, but at least they scoring a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's doing enough. But you're going to have to do a little more against KC because Mahomes is good at least for 17, 21 points tonight, even at Mile High.
He scored 10 against the Colts, so.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is KC is depleted on both lines.
Mm-hmm. Can't stop the run.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You got guys that just training through them. You know what I mean? And Denver Broncos are going to play the type of game where they're going to, smash mouth type of game tonight. I think that's a problem for KC. But if anybody can overcome this, it's Pat Mahomes. Showtime. If Mahomes get going and they can't stop anything he's doing, which I think their defense is going to get some stops. But let's say they don't, it's going to be a long night for the Denver Broncos. But me and you are counting that they will get off the field. And they will smash mouth them with Lindsey and etc. on the offensive side. Denver Broncos plus 3.5 is our other play tonight with the New York Yankees. Now, game 2 this Sunday, talk to him.
Teaser.
No, game 2. He's doing New York Football Giants.
Giants, yeah. This Sunday. Giants at home getting Saquon Barkley back. I mean, it's been a few games, but this is the kind of team you want to throw him back in there against.
How's their linebacker situation? I didn't read that up.
It's still, not. But I mean, this is the Cardinals coming off. I think they're coming off one of their best
Cardinals
games.
beat the fucking Atlanta Falcons. I'm not saying much, but
Falcons were a fraud.
Yeah,
and,
but
they coming off.
I said, they was actually point away from winning that game.
They might be going in that trending up too. That I like what they're doing on offense. Kyler Murray's waking up here and there. Their coach is finally winning some games. Played well against the Bengals too, but man, they played two bum teams the last 2 weeks. You could say the Giants are a bum team too, but they're on the road. I'm still going with the Giants minus the 3 tonight, a favorite, short price. Barkley Sunday. Barkley back. I mean, I would only. That's the only way I could go. I could see it being a close game early and Giants pull away late.
Yeah. I see. I like the Giants depending on their linebacker call because the only teaser I lost this year was the Giants because the other team won. They couldn't cover 12.5 because they could not stop the fucking run, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's that young kid's name that was killing them? Cook?
Yeah, right.
Cook was killing them for Minnesota. I mean, time after time after time.
Dalvin, right.
So now, if they get some of those linebackers back, they didn't play that bad against New England, even though they didn't cover.
No,
they was in for like 3 quarters. Fair statement, right?
It was in that game.
So if they play anything like they played against New England, the G-Man should win.
A lot of rest, too.
Yeah, and Kyler Murray won 2 games in a row. Nobody expected that. They way over their head.
10 days of rest is huge.
Yeah, they're going to prepare for this game, take the G-Man minus 3. Any last words on that game?
No, that's the right line. It opened up at 1. You're not going to find that price anywhere. It's pretty much 3. I'd get it earlier you can because it's already going. You're getting 3.5 already popping up.
Okay, so real fast, we got a couple of questions. Let me go to B4. Get B4 right there.
Tough break for Spence. Yeah, we talked about Spence last week's unfortunate. We'll see.
Earl Spence.
I still think he can make a comeback maybe in a few years, but it's going to be a lot of work to get back to that level of where he was at. But prayers still up for him.
Yeah, he got a DWI.
Yeah.
My boy was like, he got a fucking break. We would have all been in jail.
Damn right.
I guess when you got money and you a superstar, you get privileges, right? All right, get Serge right. Serge always got a lot of stuff for us.
He put an order. Sergio put the order of the East.
Yeah, Sergio going in like Sergio be on some next level shit.
1-8. He got the Bucks, the Pacers, the Raptors. I don't know. The Raptors still gonna be up there without Kawhi. But all right, Raptors. I know they're champs.
I wouldn't put Raptors at 3. I hope they're saying how he's channeling the 1 through 8. I'm hoping he's just throwing them out there.
No particular order. Okay.
Okay.
So these are teams that he says better than the
okay.
Bucks, Pacers, Raptors, Brooklyn Nets. I don't know. Kyrie having problems. Durant obviously ain't gonna play.
Right.
I don't know how the Nets gonna be up there, especially if Kyrie can't stay healthy. Celtics definitely. I see.
I don't think the Bulls are better than us. I mean, I got a few cats.
Miami got Jimmy Butler, I guess, and Harrow is supposed to be the big thing, rookie. But if Deion Waiters is gonna wake up, I don't know. Bulls, I don't think so. Sixers, yeah. Pistons.
I'll say yeah. Blake Griffin, I'll say yeah.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah. I say they're better than the Knicks.
Yeah. Wizards, nah. I don't think the Wizards. I think the Wizards gonna have another down year like last year. John Wall, I don't think he's gonna be 100% whenever he come back.
Even when he is 100%, his mind is not all in with the Wizards. He need to get traded, man. And I just think he just ain't committed to basketball like he used to.
Who's a better Washington Wizard point guard? Because they're kind of similar. John Wall or Gilbert Arenas?
I'll take Arenas.
Because they both was not really 100%.
I'll take Arenas. I'll take Gilbert Arenas all day. Now, I like Wall early. Mm-hmm. I liked them early, but I don't like them now.
But you saw what Arenas did too. Like he wasn't all the way up there. He was just,
Yeah, but Arenas, I love Gilbert Arenas though.
I mean, he was one of the greatest guards to just be killing defense.
Okay, Antonio's saying that Sanchez is going to have a big game tonight. Well, he should have had a big game, but you know what? I'll run with that T. Yankees have to win tonight.
Yeah.
Get to all those questions, then I'll get my last pick.
That is something before that. Tonight. Sergio said they can't stop the run.
Exactly, Sergio. That's why we like Denver plus 3.5. Chiefs is not going to be able to stop the run. And if Joe Flacco does any play action and can hit receivers, they're going to win outright. That's straight up and down. Because their defense, I think, can hold. Antonio thinks that KC gets back on track. Buddy, you're entitled to your opinion, bro. I ain't mad at you. Now we go into game 3 of our free picks. The 7.2 team teaser.
5-1, Alyork. Yeah. All fire and fuego.
Oh, man, I should have been 6-0, right?
He be winning us on these.
It should have been 6-0, right?
Hey, the teasers.
Should have been 6-0, though, right?
He's messing with them strip joints and strip teasers. So he's nice on the teasers. I give
Yo, but if the Giants cover 12.5, we 6-0, man.
Yeah,
2 times in the red zone, couldn't punch it in. All right, first play of the teaser, the 7-point teaser. I like going to Pontiac, Michigan. The Vikings are -2 over the Detroit Lions. I'm going to take the Detroit Lions +9. on a teaser, 7-point teaser from +2 to +9. I think Matthew Stafford and company on a short week can show up. It's a divisional game. I expect that to be no more than a 7-point game either way. I take the home team with +9 all day. And the second part of the teaser, we're going to nation's capital.
Yep.
49 is a favorite -9. We're going to bring that down to -2. So if they win by a field goal, it's a cash out. You got Lions +9. 49 is -2. 2-team 7-point teaser. You'll take it.
You know, I like both of them plays too. I just, it's scary because this might be a look-ahead spot for the Niners, but just dropping it down to 2 makes it more safe because I think they're really looking forward to that divisional matchup next week against the Seahawks, who are 5-1.
Yeah, they just want to win this game.
Yeah, they want to just get, but a lot of times.
Might not cover. They might not cover.
Right, that's what I'm saying. A lot of teams look ahead. They take the team in front of them for granted, knowing they're a weak team like the Redskins have been weak. They almost lost to the Dolphins last week. But as long as they come in a little focused and make sure they just handle business, they can cover that too.
You know what fucked me up? Washington played a hell of a game against New England.
Oh, okay. Again, yeah.
They still didn't cover the fucking, what was it, 20 points, 17-point spread?
New England, just New England.
Yeah. And I'm not saying Frisco's New England.
No, yeah.
But let me tell you something. They go over there and play their football. They win that game easy.
Defense.
But if they look ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
If they look ahead, anything's possible. All right, y'all. Any questions, talk to us, man. We here, man. You got anything you want on your mind? Anything you want to come out like that's on your mind or whatever?
No. Right now we covering all bases. College football is all over the place. You got teams losing that was supposed to be winning like Georgia.
Yeah. Let's go into Georgia. What happened
SEC
with South Carolina?
SEC,
I know you picked them to win it all.
Right. You never know in the SEC what team's going to show out. I mean, obviously there's a big separation from the top team in the SEC like Alabama, Georgia, and then the bottom teams like Tennessee and Ole Miss. And these teams that aren't really supposed to show up. But you never know. All it takes is one good week. 26-point underdog. South Carolina wins in Georgia, which is hard to do winning there.
That even makes that when they start doing their homework. The fact that it was a home game.
I think it's a big loss.
And what's South Carolina's record at the present moment?
3-2, I think. 3-2.
Oh, you can't lose to that, bro.
Muschamp came out. That was a Super Bowl. It was a big game for them. Alabama's, just take care of business every week. That was a trap spot last week against Mississippi State, against Texas A&M, and they won by 20-something. Laying 17. I thought it was going to be a closer game than that. But that's why Alabama's just a step ahead of everybody else. Nick Saban taking care of business.
Yo, Alabama, every fucking year, bro. How is it this shit is possible?
Hey, great recruiting, great coaching. That's all you got to do. Maybe
when he went over there, he built that Alabama. They wasn't strong when he went over there. You know that, right? They was not strong like that when he went over there.
Right.
That's incredible, man. B4 got a question for you, bro.
Guys think the Z acts. I don't know what he's asking.
Before, break it down.
NASCAR challenge whoever wins the ALCS.
Good question.
I say a hard no. Both these offenses are way better than any offense they've seen. Even the Dodgers offense that's overrated, that's just full of lefties.
I don't know, man.
I just don't. I don't see.
I don't know.
I think they win 1 or 2
offense.
games. I think the Nationals win 1, maybe 2 games in the World Series.
I don't know. I'm gonna disagree.
I don't think Scherzer's that good. He just beat a weak team in the Cardinals. And the Cardinals didn't show up. They beat the Dodgers because the Dodgers choke in the postseason every year. We know this. Kershaw chokes every year. So they beat a team that chokes, and they beat a team, the Cardinals, that wasn't even supposed to be there.
Yeah, but the Cardinals were playing over their head. You know, they were playing with their mojo, and
the Braves were just
them down.
The Braves were a young, inexperienced team. They did
no, but the Cardinals wasn't bums. Is what I'm trying to say.
But they didn't show out at all. They got no hit in the first 2 games.
Reason why I think the Nationals won't be either or, because both teams are going to make the starting pitching throw a lot of pitches.
That bullpen is horrendous.
Because once you get to the Nationals bullpen, it's so whack. Fernando Rodney.
You got Doolittle.
Schwero. Doolittle. Who else they got over there? Is it Rainey?
Yeah.
Rainey. Like,
it ain't nothing to worry about.
Yo, Houston Astros will kill that bullpen.
Yankees.
On top of the Yankees. No, but the Astros,
I just,
Astros remind me, the way they hitters are, remind me of the Yankees that won 3 chips, where they take a lot of pitches deep into the count.
Yep.
This Yankee team right now, the Savages, we more trying to knock the ball out the ballpark. We're not working the pitches. We're not, what's the word I'm trying to get? We're not manufacturing runs like, you know, the Joe Girardi, the Joe Torre Yankees.
Baseball's definitely changed.
Yeah.
Analytics.
Yeah, we know with the judges, the stands, the Didis and Glaybars, we killing shit. The old Yankees with the Jeters, you know, the Brocius, we were manufacturing runs. That's why we were so great. And we were doing the bunting thing.
Yeah.
We don't even know what the bunt is right now.
No, it's not non-existent.
We don't even know what it is. So, Brian, I would say that the Nationals could maybe get 2-3 games. And if they win the series, all the starters will have to go deep.
Yeah.
Only way.
7, 8 innings. Corbin's going to have to pitch lights out. Anibal Sanchez is going to have to keep this incredible run up because I didn't know he still had it in him to be.
They probably won't go 4 deep, though. They'll go 3 deep. They'll go Strasburg, Scherzer, and Corbin.
But Sanchez has pitched 2 great games in the postseason. I think they would throw him out there just because he hasn't pitching that well, and then that would be a mistake. So
y'all.
To me, it's a hard no. I don't think they win more than 2 games in the World Series.
Let's see what else
Good
they
question,
got.
though. That was a great question.
Great question, B Ford. That's why we love you, bro. Okay, let's just go off the head, man. You know how we do, man. Yo, what up, big Sammy Sam? That's Big Sam. Sam, I'm gonna put your business out there. $10 ticket. This dude won $8 grand, bro.
Okay.
Yo, Sam, I couldn't do that if my life was on the line. If I had like a blowtorch on my whole body, I couldn't hit that 10, 12 teamer you hit, bro. Salute to you, man.
See you, dog.
Salute, baby. We see you, baby. Real fast. Does New England win again, man? I'm just coming off the head. This ain't even on the paper. We still got approximately, we got a lot of time to kill. 20, 25 minutes.
To me, they still got the target on their back. Everybody knows.
Right.
Everybody after him. People thought the
Ernest Maynard.
Chiefs could be there. Now we're starting to see chinks in the armor, and they're starting to fall apart.
Right.
So who really would be the best team that could challenge this team again? Because I mean, the Eagles fell off kind of compared to when they beat them in the Super Bowl. You've seen the Rams who played them in the Super Bowl last year; they fallen off.
I would have to say
Is
Garoppolo.
it really like the Niners?
I would have to say Garoppolo because Garoppolo's out that system.
Is it Russell Wilson though? I mean, he's coming out.
Wilson.
He's beat him before.
I just don't.
He's been there before against.
Look, I predicted Seattle would have a good year when everybody was like the whole Legion of Boom was gone. Mm-hmm. I still predicted it because you know why? Pete Carroll finds these guys out of college, gets them in shape, runs them all day, and it puts them to play defense. I didn't know they'll be this good, though. I'd be lying to you if I said they'll be this good.
Especially after they paid Russell. I thought he was going to drop off.
Exactly. But they picked up Clowney, even though I haven't heard a lot about Clowney, but at the same time, he's still drawing double teams, which still makes him a factor on defense. Now, we're not hearing his name. We're not seeing a bunch of tackles. But at the end of the day, when you draw a double team, you're doing something.
Right.
And my boy Bobby Wagner, who I love, the original Legion of Boom leader.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the 49ers, Sherman got them boys playing on defense, bro. Sherman, Bosa. Mm-hmm. I think they got an Alexander, if I'm correct. And that draft choice they had, what was it, 2-3 years ago, the defensive end out of Stanford, he's starting to do good right now. Yeah. So would you agree that the 49ers, I mean, they both got the best record. It's easy to say that. I mean, I think Green Bay could give New England they shit to fight for. They got to get healthier.
These force, it has to be a team that can take full advantage of the past D-line issues.
Got to be 49ers. They got the best front seven.
Yeah, they got it.
Niners got the. Look, I'm not a Niner fan. Let me make that clear. My man Izzy loves the Niners. He's probably loving this right now because he's been down for me to talk about them. And I know my boy Sam, Security Sam, don't like the Niners. He a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But he gave props to them. Niners got the best front seven. That's how you beat the New England Patriots. And you got to move the ball offensively. And who's a better play caller than Shanahan right now in football?
Look what he did with the Falcons.
Exactly.
What happened since he left? The Falcons fell off the face of the earth since he left. I mean, there are other teams that are there that can like you saw what the Bills did to him in the one game where they looked like they were going to lose. Bills had a chance that and that's the Bills, but not really a great offense. So a
Bills
defensive
put
team,
pressure on the quarterback.
That defense is what did it. So believe me, the Pats are very vulnerable. They're still a year older. It's still a great team, but it's not a lock.
They can be beat. Yeah, they can be beat.
If you gave me a bet right now, if you told me, gun to my head, who wins the Super Bowl, the Patriots or the field? I'm taking the field all day. There's no way I can take the Patriots because there's going to be a team in there that's going to get to them. So, they could win another Super Bowl, but I don't see how they can.
I'm telling you right now, KC can't see them no how.
With that defense, it's going to be real tough. They're going to just shoot.
I don't understand what Andy Reid did. Your defense was barely hanging on by the thread of their teeth with Houston and with D Ford. Your two best defensive players, and you keep either or. So what did Andy Reid think? That he was going to outscore every team?
Yeah.
Defense win championships. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's the name of the game.
So what the fuck, Andy Reid? You cannot make mistakes like this, bro. You could have re-signed D4. D4 is a small Khalil Mack in my book. He's not a Mack, but he's a small version of Mack. He's a ball hawk. And you see, with Frisco, with so many great defensive players, you don't even hear his name a lot because you got Bosa who's a ball hawk, Alexander who's a ball hawk, and that other kid. So, to me, if you ask me, D4 would have put better numbers with KC.
Yeah, I thought they
got to the chip.
And I thought they were going to make a run at Jalen Ramsey, who, congratulations, he's on the Rams.
End up going to the Rams, who they needed, because Marcus Peters been getting spurned.
Yeah,
Peters been getting spurned and with the Rams.
Former Chief.
Yeah, he did go with the Chiefs, though. He did go with the Chiefs, though.
So, I think the Rams will turn it around a little bit because they've had more than a Super Bowl hangover, in my opinion. They got destroyed last week. They haven't looked good offensively. Jared Goff looks like Jared Goff.
I think they're getting exposed.
Yeah, it's just...
They're getting exposed.
It's just weird because when they win, they say it's the head coach. And his, everything he does.
When they lose, it's Jared Goff?
Jared Goff. So which one is it? Is it really Goff? Or, they had a chance last year in that Super Bowl. They had the Patriots, down a low-scoring game, which is what you want to do. Couldn't take advantage.
Couldn't move the ball.
Since then, they just fell off the map. So
couldn't move the ball.
Maybe this wakes him up. Jalen Ramsey is a type of player that can get in the locker room, talk to. He's a leader type player.
Aaron Donald on them.
Yeah. They're gonna be
Fowler. They got the front end of the defense. Mm-hmm. They don't trust the back end.
Right.
Talib ain't even balling.
No, he's been going through injuries.
You understand?
Right.
You put Ramsey out there, one of the, would you say, best covers in the game?
Top three.
That changes a lot. But it's going to all depend. They need Gurley to get healthy. We don't know what's wrong with Gurley, but Gurley's not right.
He done fell off, too.
Todd Gurley's not right. Let's keep it a buck. Jared Goff, when you put the ball in his hand to win the game, he's not that type of quarterback, kind of like Dak Prescott. He needs Gurley to run the ball. They need to get that front end moving so he can play action and then hit guys over the top like he did all last year. But I think the offense has been exposed where if you take away the running game, they know that Goff can't beat you.
Right.
So that's what's happening. And not to mention their defense been getting murdered in the back end. That's why the trade was so necessary. It was a costly trade, though.
Right.
I think it's 2 number 1s and a number 4.
Yep. That's about right.
So that's deep right there. Talk to him, Noah.
Yeah, there's a lot of season left, though. At the end of the day, we talk about this team playing well, this team playing bad. A lot of times, teams start off 4-1. I already said it with my Bills, end up 8-8. So we can't really start crowning teams.
You gonna go 8-8? They gonna go 8-8?
It wouldn't be surprising. Okay?
Shit.
I love my team, but I know I'm a realist too when it comes to them. But teams that start off slow sometimes turn on late. You see the Chargers do it all the time. The Chargers look horrible right now, but they could end up making a run for the playoffs. As bad as they look,
they usually start good though.
Yeah, and then they have a middle, and then they turn it on late to make the playoffs. Better.
Right now, Phillip Rivers, and I swear to you, we was in the book. You can ask my boy Big Slim. I said that the Steelers was the easiest game I felt all year long. When I looked at the stadium before the game, it was nothing but terrible towels out there.
So it was this.
It was like a Steeler fan base.
Black and yellow.
Then not only that, I know their defense is fast which is bad for Phillip Rivers. He hates quick defenses like a Seattle type of team.
Yeah.
You know, the big, slow dudes, he has a feast on them. But the quick defenses, he usually don't do good. Now, I didn't know that Pittsburgh was going to get up like that and win the game outright. I love the 6.5 is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
You know, I didn't know they'll win the fucking game outright.
Yeah.
But
I'm starting to think
Chargers got to get this shit together,
Phil
man.
Rivers is starting to decline. He's got
Definite.
running out of time.
Definite.
Because he's
And he's still throwing multiple picks in the red zone. He's actually, to me, the worst red zone quarterback in the game. Nobody throws more picks than Phillip Rivers in the red zone. Y'all do the math. Look it up. Look it up.
His numbers are Hall of Fame numbers. He's got so many great numbers.
You like him too,
but
you like him over Eli.
That's true. I think he makes it for Eli. But besides just the numbers he puts up, he just doesn't win games a lot. He screws around too much in the second and third quarter, and tries to come back in the fourth quarter. Sometimes gets it done, but he's still a quality. If you would tell me right now who do you want with a chance to win a game, Dak Prescott or Phillip Rivers, I'm taking Rivers. I mean, on the last drive of the game, right now. I mean, he's just got more of that clutch gene.
You know why that's not telling me nothing? Because if you ask me right now forward, Daniel Jones or Dak Prescott, I'm taking Daniel Jones. Straight up. And he hasn't proved anything, but that's how much faith I got in Dak. And I used to like Dak coming out of Mississippi State, bro.
Okay, so Dak or Tony Romo before he retired.
Oh, I have to go Dak only because I know Romo couldn't win them big games. But talent-wise, Romo throw a better ball than Dak. Throws a way better ball than Dak. Only thing with Romo is he throws them big picks.
Yeah, big plays.
And it ain't no red zone. He throw that shit in his own 20. Like Romo's sometimes I just don't know what he's thinking. Like he could look like Starback in one throw, and then he'll throw another one and he look like the bum Eli that we were seeing lately. So, I just, man, I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm just not impressed with Dak Prescott's play. He turned me off when he asked for them 40 M's. Like, my dude, win a championship and talk that gangster shit, man. Like, how the fuck you talking that gangster shit and you ain't got nothing? What do you got?
One playoff win.
Not even one playoff win? Or one?
One playoff win.
Come on, dog. You talking 40 M's for real? Come on, man. I understand they giving money away, but they ain't giving. Jerry Jones ain't giving money out like that, bro.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Said it's miserable out here. I heard before that it's windy, it's blowing out to right field. I don't know if that's an advantage for more the Yankees or the Astros, but I think more the Yankees because they got better lefties that can hit the ball out. But to me, right now, I mean, I just hope the fans are out there giving them shit. I mean, out there like yelling. I mean, I need them to be out there supporting the Yankees, going crazy. I don't want no quiet shit tonight.
Nope.
They got to get in Greinke's head.
Every pitch.
I don't care how.
Every pitch, like the Astros were.
How how miserable it is out there with the rain and wind and all that. They better be out there giving them shit because that's the only way. They got to definitely help them tonight. Listen,
back in the days when the Yankees were winning the World Series, we had a fan base that we were spoiled.
Hey,
so motherfuckers wasn't yelling in every pitch.
No. Now though?
Now what we got, 10 plus years?
10 years. It'll be 10 years this year.
Yo,
World Series.
It's time to go get it, man. All that comfortable shit, that shit's out the window.
This will be the first decade ever where the Yankees didn't make a World Series. 2010s. They've made a World Series in every other decade in history.
Y'all hearing this, right?
So this
Y'all hearing this, right?
So this is the year.
We're going to beat Houston.
They have to get in.
We're going to beat Houston, baby.
Next year's 2020. It's a new decade. They'll say we ain't made the World Series in 11 years.
Yo.
When we won it,
take the Yankees tonight. It's free money. If you lose, at least you know we lost the game that we had to win. I can live with that. They can lose 7-0 tonight, and I can live with this loss because I know how important this game is.
It's over.
And if we savages like we claim to be, if we as good as we claim to be, and the numbers indicate, tonight it's a win for the New York Yankees. Make it 2-2 going into Game 5, Paxton versus JV, and then we just got to cross our fingers from there on out.
Remember, we took them 7 games 2017 with Joe Girardi of the Magic.
We was up 3-2.
Right, it was up 3-2 going back to Houston. It could be the same exact scenario if they take.
But with a different ending.
Yeah.
Hopefully a different ending.
Going into Houston in Game 6.
Yeah.
So they can still make it happen. Believe me. And that team in 17 was a good team, but I think this team in 19 is better. I mean, with Torres, and if Sanchez could wake up and play like he did in 17, and
Didi got to wake up, man. Didi got to wake up.
I mean, they got LeMay, who's a way better player than anybody I think they had in 17. That was playing second or first base. They had the Greg Burrs and all that, but I don't think it was a mistake to keep Luke Voigt off the roster. I think he's
a regular season player. Yeah. Regular season player, put up numbers.
But if Boone wants to, show that he did a great job this year as a manager, which he did, but keep it going, he can't go 5-6 games against the Astros. You got to go at least. I mean, remember Girardi went 7 games, he got fired. Okay, he went 7 games against the Astros, 1 game away from making the World Series, and got the boot. All right, so Boone better wake up and get the analytics and everything and the boot.
Boone knows he gonna get the boot.
I don't think he's gonna get the boot. He gonna get manager of the year, I think, because of how well he did with all the injuries.
Dogs, manager of the year. Girardi got that with the Marlins. They got fired.
Yeah, that was the Marlins.
Couple motherfuckers had that shit.
A lot of people have done that and then got kicked.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna let him go, but just the fact that they expected to get to the chip and you lose in a worse fashion that you lost 2 years ago to the Astros, losing at home. This game 4 is everything. Y'all tune in your TVs. Y'all bang those TVs. Every noise we can make coming out of New York, y'all got to make noise, man. We got to act like a team that never made it. Fuck all that 27 chip shit. Throw that shit out the window. It's what it is right now. It's like when you go to prison, niggas don't care how many cars you had, how many girls you had, how many fights you won. It's what you do from this moment on that holds weight. So the Yankees got to do right now and fuck all that 27 chip and get this money, man. And with that, I'm out, man. Talk to him, man.
Hey, tonight, let's go. Yankees strong, pinstripes, keep them up.
Love y'all, man. Hey, close them out, man.
We're going to finish them strong tonight.
Yankees, baby. Let's get them, baby. Game 4, let's get them.
Handle business tonight. Shut these Astros down. Put some pressure on them. I'll holler at y'all next week. Appreciate it. Love y'all.